Here's your hot take, Dawson. What's more likely? A guy that couldn't figure out how to disable a neutral safety switch, and because of that it burned down, or someone firebombed it? Which one's more likely?
Russia.
What's your take on Stancy Pants then? Since
he burned it himself.
I bet that car is okay. I bet the clout. I'm gonna talk about the car first. The car itself, I bet seeing that thing rolling down the road is insane. Now, take away the color, the chassis mount wing, and the color, and it honestly probably wouldn't be a bad looking car if it had some chrome wheels on it and
with the negative 36 degrees. And
I think it would look insane, static rolling down the road.
I don't mind the camber.
Yeah, I don't mind the
camber's not
camber.
the issue.
You guys don't care that it's negative 36 degrees camber?
It's obnoxious, but like,
why is
people do
every
it
if you
way
see
more than
every
that.
squatted truck, they paint their vehicle that fucking blue color. I hate the blue color.
Dude, I shit on them too. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the negative. Dude, he's using this much of his tire and not even the right part. Negative 35 degrees. If you
that's far. That's far.
You're using the sidewall.
I don't see. So my Civic had negative 21 in the rear. I think's what it was.
Fucking cowboy shit.
And
no way.
I don't.
No.
I don't understand how he don't run on his actual rim.
Yeah,
That's what I thought as soon as I saw it. I was like, there's no way he's actually on rubber.
And now I've drove my car. I literally drove it to Kentucky twice. Like fuck Import Alliance, just all the way to Kentucky. And it was a wild ride.
There's your reel right there.
Fast as fuck, boy.
No, the second time is when after I ended up getting rid of it afterwards because I did everything to it, got ready for Import Alliance, and literally got done 2 days before. Test drove around the neighborhood one time. Drove to Import Alliance. Dude, I was like, fuck it. And it was me and Chris Walden rode in it all the way to Import Alliance, and I couldn't hear shit. Like we had shit in our eyes because it was scraping the floorboards. Like the floorboards were hot. It was frame rails were gone. It was all floorboards. That's why I had to go fuel cell because it busted the fuel line in the garage. Like me pulling it out of the garage. So I had to put fuel lines inside the car. It was a fun time, man.
Animals, man. Animals.
Dude, it was wild. And then I got to Import Alliance. I had a flat, so I had to find a 165/45 the first day in Import Alliance. And then the second day, went to the car wash because I hadn't washed it in 6 months. And it pulled in. And in Bowling Green, the car wash is like...
Yeah.
It jumped in, broke the control arm. I didn't know until I pulled out, and it was driving all funky, and I had to sit for fucking like 10 hours that day waiting for my brother to come with the trailer. And then it fell off the trailer. I don't want to talk about it, but...
No, I want to talk about that.
So, that was a long day. So we sat in the parking lot.
Sorry, bro. Just got to let him go. I got to hear about a car falling off a trailer, bro.
This is a long story. It's not that long, I guess, but...
You don't have to leave us at 10 hours, but you could tell me...
We can put the comparison videos of Stancy Pants' car falling off the trailer and yours.
If you go, no, my car made it on the trailer, right? But
yeah, you can't even... all right.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that, but do you hate Stancy Pants' car?
Okay.
I don't follow him or anything. I honestly don't really care about him. Yeah, go. I want you to elaborate.
Okay, so I'm trying not to make this a run-on one, but I don't hate someone for building whatever you want. Okay, have you seen that video where the dude is talking about? He's like, "Well, you just make fun of all these cars, and you see the guy and he's driving, and the guy goes, oh, and he makes a face." You know what I'm talking about? He's talking about low static cars.
You're talking about it's off Jimmy Oak's video. It's V-Haul.
Okay, that guy. I kind of agree with that. Like, do whatever you want to do, right? My car is definitely not what most people would do to it, okay? And I am okay with people not liking it. Now, I'm a salesman, okay? I'm not an engineer, okay? I'm not a mechanic, okay? I would say that I'm the least mechanically inclined person in this room.
Stupid.
But it's just one of those things where, like, I'm not going to hate on somebody for doing something like that, but also I don't have to agree with it, okay? This is America. You know what else I don't like? I don't like yellow cars. I just don't get it. I don't understand yellow automobiles. It's such a weird color choice.
I've never been a big fan of yellow either, but Jimmy Oaks' S15.
Yeah, I like that car.
So
I like that car.
Good.
There's some good yellow cars.
Dude, somehow I always accidentally shit on Jimmy Oaks. I also forgot to watch more Jimmy Oaks videos. Fuck.
Jimmy Oaks is the GOAT.
You're a horrible fan.
I've talked to him. I like that guy. He likes my car. I just always forget. Anyways,
he interacts with the videos on Instagram a lot.
So I think that the RX8 I think it's a piece of shit. And I also don't think somebody burned it down. You think somebody lit a Molotov? All right, how about this?
I saw like
here's
a
your
Russian.
hot, here's your hot take. Here's your hot take, Dawson.
All right.
What's more likely? Okay, what's more likely? A guy that couldn't figure out how to disable a neutral safety switch, and because of that it burned down, or someone firebombed it. Which one's more likely?
Russia.
Probably. Yeah. Also,
I saw the memes. I saw that was a great.
I haven't seen that, but also I agree with that. It's more likely that Russia bombed it than it is that someone was like, "We saw the Circle of Drift podcast. Fuck that car."
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way, dude. And like 2 or 3 firefighters have went and looked at the video of the car, and they're like, "Well, if you look here," and like, dude, this guy is like, it sounds so weird. He's an expert on fire. He knows how it works. You know, he's like, yeah, you can see right here where this exploded, and this was near the fuse box, and then the battery was touching the hood. That's probably the ignition source. And I was just like, damn, you know. So that's my hot take. I think that the car was a piece of junk. I don't agree with that style of build. Build whatever you want, okay? But it looked like Helen Keller got drunk and welded those control arms. I'm sorry, dude. I could do better blind drunk. And I'm telling you, I've looked at my welds after I was blind drunk, and they're not that bad. Not that bad. There's your fucking rant, all right?
I mean, I don't actually disagree with you. When I first saw it, I thought that it burned up because it's all in the engine bay, and you can tell where majority of the hole is in the hood. It looks like it's on the side where the battery is.
Yeah, and it looks like the tire popped and hit the fuse panel, which maybe was the ignition source.
Well, he said he was going to post his neighbor's door. I wish he would.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
it's so weird that hasn't dropped yet.
That would be. It's funny if it just catch on fire.
Dude, you know what would be funny is if I had to come on here and redact it. There was some dude in a MAGA hat. He just runs up to the car, sets it on fire, and runs off. I would be like, wow.
I stand corrected. God damn it.
Yeah, but I highly doubt that's what happened. I bet he pulled up and one of the wheels had a like not a burr, but a bald spot in it. It popped, it caused the battery or the fuse panel to hit, and then it caught on fire.
If we're wrong, prove it.
So how much ground clearance did you have on your static cars?
The car laid frame static. It was very dumb. Looking back at it, it's very dumb. But I met some of the greatest people ever with that, and it was like looking back at Stancy fans, his car was built for clout, like just for.
Careful with this.
Oh, yeah, I heard the first time, but
it's all good.
His car was like, that's all the cloud is anymore. You go to a car show anymore, then it's literally just people just huddle up talking to themselves. It's not like it used to be at all.
Yeah.
I don't like going to car shows at all anymore. I told Nate outside that I do not like Rocket Bunny. I hate Rocket Bunny wings. And I don't care for his hood, but with his car, it all fits together so well. It's put together well. Most time when you see a Rocket Bunny kit, it's just
slapped
sloppy.
on. Yeah.
And you see like Rocket Bunny wings that are just on anything. I'm like, fuck, dude, but it fits well. It goes really well.
Wait till I put
I'm just happy you don't have a chassis mount wing. I'm 100% against chassis mount wings.
Yeah, same here. I hate big wings.
I don't mind big wings, but chassis mount wings are the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. God, I hate them.
Really?
I hate chassis mount wings. That's one thing I could hate on all day. Chassis mount wings. They're the worst.
I don't know. I don't think they look good. I've never liked them on any
Now,
car.
obviously,
Whether it's chassis mount or
time
not.
attack car, stuff like that makes sense. But 90% of the time, it's a stock Miata or a stock G35.
Yeah, with a big country lab wing on it.
Yeah.
And they're like vegetarians.
Get over yourself,
They have
buddy.
like veins showing in their forehead. They can't wait to tell you, Miatas are the best fucking C-Time cars ever. You're just like, dude, relax. It's fine.
Clip that.
Them and C-Car guys,
We were just texting about that earlier too.
Yeah, because
he
they
says
say, dude,
Z's and Z guys and Miata guys, they do that. They're like, dude, they're first to tell you that Z's and Miatas are the best fucking starter drift car ever.
yeah, they're like vegans.
mean,
It's
yeah.
fine. We all know. We have the internet. We know. We don't need you to tell us. We know. And they're just like they're busting at the seam. They can't
just
wait.
in case.
Yeah, in case you haven't heard, Miatas are the best C-Time cars, and the Z car's like, no. No, they're not. You don't have to do anything to a VQ. They're the best. They're hard to work on, kind of, but not really. It's just this. There's this fucking. They're so annoying, dude. I hate it because every time I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about that. Thanks for coming.